Oh. And welcome to the Beer Garden on a beautiful fall day. The fall season is just hit like in the last 2 days, and the leaves are gone off the trees. The dying fig is right there in front of the fireless pit. It's cloudy, it's breezy, it's in the upper 50s. Beautiful weather to drink beer. And if you're here because you like beer, and let's be honest, why else would you be here? Please tap that subscribe button down below, because I have low self-esteem, and approval from strangers on the internet makes me feel better about myself. I appreciate that. Look at that, my self-esteem is going up already. Hey, town and state, town and country where you are viewing from, I genuinely love to read where my viewers are from. As a matter of fact, I made a note on the back of my sold out Beer Snob's Cheap Brew review coaster set. Tulsa, Oklahoma, checking out the brew review. Greenville, South Carolina. Eden, Utah, and let's go international to Canada, Sarsfield, Ontario. Thank you very much for checking out the brew review, and we'll give you a little ring for that. And up this round by request, Leffe, Belgian Blonde Abbey Ale. For whatever reason in my beer drinking life, I've avoided true Belgian beers. Belgian whites, I've had a couple of times, not that big a fan. I did a home brew of a Belgian white one time. I had to drink 5 gallons of it myself. I've had the American knockoffs like Blue Moon, but for whatever reason, I just have never really gotten into true Belgian Abbey style ales. From 1240, they've been brewing this thing. The monks over there in Belgium, the monks love brewing their beer. 6.6% alcohol, and this is what has me a little concerned. I've never had Leffe before, but it says subtle notes of vanilla and cloves. It is pronounced Leffe, according to the brewery. For those of you who speak French, or in the French part of Belgium, they pronounce it Leffe. So you may hear it Leffe, but Leffe is how they pronounce it. Okay, 6.6% alcohol, I said that. It's one of these InBev, Euro InBev products, so we'll see how it's going. Of course, we're going to be drinking it out of the sold-out Beer Snob's Cheap Brew review. I went with the red glass today for no particular reason, and let's go ahead and give that a ring. And it's got one of these fancy foil things, which also has kind of sets off a flag. I usually find that kind of cheaper beer or cheaper tasting beer has this foil on top, kind of to put lipstick on the pig, to kind of dress it up a little bit, to justify the $11.99 a 6-pack on sale at Publix. That's where I picked this up. And you know me, I'm kind of cheap, especially when it comes to beer. So this one was not a cheap brew, but I'm taking one for the team because you requested Leffe Belgian Ale Blonde. I went $12 on this. So also I had to look up Leffe. Like I said, I've never had it before, and they've got a handful of different types of styles of brews. So hey, there we go. Let's go ahead and pop the top of this foiled. It is a proper Euro beer, so you need a bottle opener. God, the foil. Let's go ahead and give it a pour, shall we? In the sold out Beer Snob's Cheap Brew review red label glass. All right, don't give me a hard time about my glass is filthy. I just washed it. Nice color. Another sort of flag, what has me worried about this beer. Leffe describes this blonde ale as subtle notes of vanilla and cloves. So, I don't know about that. Good looking color. Copious head. Is that a James Bond character? Copious head? I don't know. There we go. So we're going to have to wait for that thing to die down a little bit. And while we're waiting for that, hey, tell me what beer you are drinking while you're watching this brew review. I find it entertaining to read some of the other types of beers. You may be drinking a Leffe right now, or maybe thinking about drinking it, but you may be drinking a Coors Light right now. I'm checking out this Belgian beer stuff he's talking about. Okay, let's go ahead for the nose. Maybe the head will decrease a little bit for this. It's okay. As per the label, I'm pulling out notes of vanilla, pulling out some spice. That would be the clove. It smells like an old person's house. You know that when you go into your grandparents' house or something like that, and you walk in and you get, why does it always smell like spices in old people's houses? It smells like potpourri, a lot of potpourri. It's kind of tastes like this. I'm not detecting any cheap aroma. It's just very, for the vanilla, I'm kind of getting, you know, those cheap gas station vanilla cigars that they sell for like $1. Kind of like that. A little bit of clove. Again, with those weird cigarettes, those clove cigarettes. Getting a lot of tobacco. Not getting a tobacco note, but that spiciness than that. All right. Okay, there we go. Time for the liquid to hit the lips. And if you haven't told me what town and state or town and country you're watching from, please do while we go for this. I don't know what they say for cheers in Belgium. If you know, please let me know down below. In the meantime, here we go. Cheers. Oh. Okay. Subtle notes of vanilla and clove. I beg to differ. That's full frontal clove. And maybe some sidal vanilla. Very aromatic. I'm getting like a malt liquor kind of an afterburn on that for whatever reason. I'm going to be rating this brew out of 5 stars. How good a Belgian blonde is it? And fully admitting that I have no experience with Belgian blondes whatsoever, the beer or the person. Yeah, I'm getting a real sort of a malt liquor taste, and for the price, I almost hate to admit that. Look at the lacing. If you're new to beer drinking, lacing is the white foam that sticks to your glass on the inside while you drink it. I've been taught that brews that have quality ingredients and quality brewing processes, you get the lacing in the glass, and it's a sign of quality. Yeah. Okay. I do get that taste. I get a quality of taste. It's just a weird antique store, grandpa's house taste. You know what? Hold up the bottle. They keep saying. They started brewing this stuff in 1240, the year of 1240. All right. Yeah. This is what I imagine. If you could lick the walls of the Belgian Abbey where they brew this beer, that's probably what the entire place tastes and smells like. It's like wool, maybe like, I don't know what the monks wear, but the long wool tunics. That's what while I was drinking that, those are the flashes in my mind I was getting. Brown wool tunics, a bowl of potpourri on grandma's coffee table, and vanilla Cavendish gas station cigars. Okay, so out of 5 stars, where would I rate Leffe Blonde, product of Belgium, 6.6% ale? It has a quality taste to it. I'm not really wild about the taste. Would you be slamming Leffe at spring break poolside? No. Would you be drinking Leffe on a damp, rainy day on a cobblestone street somewhere in Belgium or other locations in Europe? Yeah, it tastes like an adult, grown-up beer with 800 years of history behind it, or whatever. It is a beer to savor. I don't think I would enjoy it a lot. It's good, but I don't think it's worth the price for it. And you get your little fancy foil too, the fancy foil. So, out of 5 stars, I'm going to rate Leffe purely on the quality taste. It's not thirst quenching, but it's okay. I'm going to put you at a solid 3.01 out of 5 stars. So there you go. Go ahead and give it a ring, and let me know what you think of that score below, town and state, town and country where you are viewing from. And Check out some more of my brew reviews. To date, over 1.2 million views on this channel, all thanks to you. I appreciate that. And please tap that subscribe button down below. And check out more of my Beer Snob's Cheap Brew reviews. We run the gamut, the whole menu from expensive crap like this all the way down to cheap crap. Well, you'll see. Check it out on video. In the meantime, it's a beautiful day here in the dying beer garden in the presence of the Grand Fig and the fireless pit. Grab yourself a brew and you drink that brew. Cheers.